August 5th. Today's your first day at work! I know Shin and Toma told you about it yesterday, but it's way different actually doing it. Toma said he would help you out if you're not sure of anything in particular, but still, do your best, Gemo. You've still got bandages all over the place, even on your neck. I wonder if that's okay in this kind of job. Oh my gosh, we're gonna meet the boss! Well, whatever, just blind them with a smile. Good morning. Oh, hello, Gemo. Good morning. It's nice to see you. Huh? Are you feeling okay? That accident really was unfortunate, but those bandages are actually pretty cute. Your official first day back won't be until next week, but working half days today and the day after tomorrow will be good rehab. Don't push yourself too hard. Just think of this as training to get your body used to working again, little by little. Seeing a maid in bandages is quite attractive in its own way. I almost want you to keep wearing them just because. Good morning. Oh, sorry. I said I'd help you out today, but you ended up getting here first. Did the manager say anything unusual to you? Don't worry about it too much. He doesn't bite or anything. What's that, Toma? That sounded a little rude. Not at all. I just hadn't seen you put on that kind of pressure in a while, so I figured she might have been taken back a bit. Of course not. I was only encouraging her. It seems like this person is the manager. He seems pretty intense. Good morning. Why, Minnie? You're looking as cute as always. Oh, stop that. You too, manager. Oh, hi! That's right! Today's your first day back! I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I was really shocked when the accident happened. I even thought you were dead when I saw you. It seems this girl is your junior. Oh, wait a sec. She thought you were dead? Hold on, does that mean this girl was at the scene of the accident? Okay, that's enough. You can all chat after work. Everyone get dressed. Oh, right, okay. Okay. It's already time. I guess it can't be helped. You'll need to wait until after work to ask her. You still haven't even been able to gather more details from Shin about the accident. This might trigger an important memory. I can't wait for work to be over. Me too, bro. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, Madame. We'll be waiting your return. Just so you know, it's not like I'm enjoying this or something. I'm totally not. I hate this. Easy peasy. Compared to the way Shin treats us, real customers are a lot nicer. If you run into trouble, I'm sure the others will help you out, so this shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright, just keep it up, Gemo. Are we gonna cook? Your body's starting to hurt a little. Are you okay? Need some rest? Good work, Gemo. You can take a break now. It's already lunchtime. You seem to be very focused in your work. You should go home for the day and try to get some rest until the day after tomorrow. You worked very hard through your injuries. Thank you so much. I see. So you're done now. Huh. The moment he said you were done, all that tiredness came crashing over us. I was hoping we could ask about the accident, but I don't think we can just wait here until Mine and Toma get off work. You'll be back in here the day after tomorrow, so you can just ask then. Let's just go home for now. Hey. Wait, Shin? Why is he here? Didn't he have class today? What happened with prep school? I'm just on lunch. I'll head back after saying hi to Waka. Wait, who was Waka again? Since he's looking for him here, maybe he's referring to the manager? So how was work? Did you do okay? Everyone help me out. Well, it's good you're aware of that. I'll go say hi, so just wait here. Huh? Gemo, wouldn't it be better if you went with him? Why are you coming along? Well, whatever. Don't whatever me. Ugh. Why, if it isn't Shin, it's been a while. How have you been? That rhymes. I'm so lame. That rhymes. It's perfect. Hello, Waka. I've been fine. Also, I'm sorry for any trouble she caused you today. I'm sure she's probably been a lot less present than usual due to her injuries, but I'll help her to recover as quickly as possible. Wow, I didn't expect that from Shin at all. I knew he was pretty serious when he apologized to your dad, but this really makes him seem like he isn't younger than you. Don't worry, Shin. I fully understand that her injuries haven't healed yet. She actually was quite lovely in those bandages with her uniform on. I wish you could have seen her. I'm good. Anyway, you should have let her have some rest. I'm sure you have your own studies to get to, don't you? Don't you know? Yes, I'll see you again sometime. I'm looking forward to it. Do you guys like his voice? You like Waka's voice? Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, I'm gonna head back now. Go straight home, alright? You know, Shin is actually pretty reliable. He's done a lot for you up until now. And the people at work are a little weird too, but they don't seem to be bad people at all. In fact, it's almost scary that I can't find any reason to be worried. I just hope tomorrow goes as well as today did. Me too. Oh my gosh, Waka. What is up? You're not an option. Not that I want you to be. But you're not. August 6th. What should we do today? Shin said he had prep school and you have the day off work. Want to go for a walk? Huh? That was the doorbell. Maybe you have a guest? Oh, it's Toma, and there's a girl with him. I wonder who she is. Hey, it's been a while. Mind if we come in? Sawa was saying she wanted to see you, so I brought her along. Oh, so this girl's Sawa. Gemo, do you recognize her? Anyway, you should let them in. What a crazy ordeal this has been. I'm glad to see you're doing well. The hospital you were in was really far, so I'm sorry I couldn't go and see you. Huh? Really far away? I thought you were pretty close. Oh, sorry, Sawa. I guess you didn't know. The past 2 days, she's been in a hospital pretty close to here. She stayed in Shinano for about a week, then she transferred to a local branch. Wait, really? Oh, I could have gone to see her. Huh? What's Shinano? The Shinano I've heard about is a sightseeing area, so you were in a hospital there? The last time I saw you, you were covered in blood. I was so relieved when Toma told me that you were okay. He told me at the time that I was probably still in shock and that we should just leave things to Shin. But it was so hard to just wait for any news. Wait, so what does this mean? So, not just Mine, but Sawa was also at the scene? And the accident happened in Shinano? I wonder what you could ask them without drawing suspicion. What do you think, Gemo? Tell me more about the accident? Huh? I don't really know enough to go into much detail. Hey, Sawa, I don't think she has any clear memories of the day of the accident. Wait, seriously? Seriously. It seems like she doesn't know how she was injured or how the accident happened. Should you really have let them know that? Oh, right. I guess it's pretty common in car accidents and stuff to forget about what happened. Yeah, exactly. I think it would be best if we assume she doesn't remember anything about what happened that day. I see. If you put it that way, it doesn't seem like such a huge deal that you'd need to go back to the hospital for this. Huh. Shin and Toma have been coming up with some very convenient explanations. Has Shin told you anything about what happened? Well, she's only recently started forgetting her memories. She remembered it all before. And I'm pretty sure Shin doesn't want to talk about the accident. It's a pretty rough memory for him, too. I see. Then you must be super curious about what happened to you. Alright, in that case, I'll tell you about that day. Well, as much as I know, anyhow. Let's see. So the three of us, Shin and Mine, all went to Shinano for a little vacation. Do you remember that? Not at all, but we do now, thanks to you. Keep talking. On the second night, you and Shin went off somewhere, but later on he came back alone, looking all pale and stuff. You said you two were goofing around and didn't realize you were right by the edge of a cliff. And then you fell. It was dark and he couldn't see too far down, so he asked us to help search for you. Wait, you fell off a cliff? I heard it was an accident, but I assumed it was a car accident. This is unbelievable. After that, all the guests at the mountain lodge started searching, even people who had nothing to do with us. We were found collapsed at the bottom of the cliff a ways away. All of it happened in the span of about an hour. We were covered in injuries and totally unconscious. Ooh, a memory. Gemo, there you are! Are you okay? Can you stand up? Shin, you came for me. That girl never talks, so I don't really know how to do her accent, you know? Her voice, I don't know. Gemo, what's wrong? Whoa, getting dizzy again. Are you okay? Are you dizzy? What was that just now? That was a memory of being found? It must have been brought on by their story. What's wrong? Did you remember something bad? Is it about the accident? So, Shin came to find me? Wait, what do you mean? The people who found you were named Icky and Kent. Icky and Kent. My bad. What? What could that mean? And who's that? Gemo, do you recognize that name? You must be really confused. Do you remember Icky and Kent? The guests were there at the lodge too? Even though they were just strangers, they ran off into the forest to look for you. Isn't that so cool? Like, really tubular and stuff? Wait a minute. Then what was that memory just now? Shin was calling to you when you were collapsed, right? Was that a different time? Is it the first time you fell off a cliff? What's wrong? Was that too much information at once? Are you feeling confused? Hey, are you okay? Sorry, did I say too much at once? I don't really know what to say to someone with missing memories. Huh? You're remembering things, but it seems like the memories themselves are still unstable. I guess it really is possible to lose your memories well after an event happens. Right after the accident, I heard that you were desperate to let everyone know that it wasn't Shin's fault. The police were suspicious that Shin planned your fall, but you were defending him. What? He intentionally made you fall? I wouldn't really say he was their number one suspect, though. It was more like they were questioning him for a while. Shin was saying that it was his fault you fell after all. Oh, he did say that before, to you and your dad. But since even the victim was insisting it was just an accident, they released him fairly quickly. Well, it wasn't really that quick, right? I mean, he didn't come back for an entire day. Right, that struck me as strange. From what I heard, there was a difference in your testimonies that made them suspicious. But that's pretty common. People get confused immediately following an accident. Honestly, though, you seem more confused now. Yeah, I guess you're right. I definitely don't need to get myself into an accident. I can't even remember what I ate for lunch yesterday. So, that's pretty bad. You'd better do something to exercise that brain of yours. Like, I don't know what you could do. Solve a Rubik's Cube? Okay. I think it was this one. Is Shin okay? He's fine. Well, as long as you don't tell the police something like, Shin really did push me off that cliff. Huh. So I guess that memory really was from another time. But I see. Ugh. Now that we have the whole story, I can see why Shin feels responsible for your injuries. Although it wasn't his fault, neither of you knew you were on a cliff. I'm sure he's still worried about you. He feels so guilty about it, yet there are still people who think these terrible things about him, like it wasn't an accident. It really was an accident, right? You believe that, don't you? Don't worry, Shin might not act it, but he really cares for you. He wouldn't push you off a cliff. And I'm sure that memory you have is even more evidence in favor of believing in Shin, right? Look! Saw is so cute. Cutie pie Saw. Saw is a cutie pie. Oh God. Good morning. Guten Tag, Gemo. Today's another half day for you. It looks like you've gotten about letter. Maybe I should make him Canadian. No, I'm gonna say that for a guy. It looks like you've gotten a lot better now, but you still should take great care and not overdo it, okay? Yeah, you're in a lot less pain today, and you've gotten the hang of this a bit more from last time. Today should go well. Alright, do your best. Don't tell me what to do. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, Madame. We'll be awaiting your return. Alright, perfect. It's going well, Gemo. Change your voice, whatever. Looks like you've gotten used to it already. Maybe it really does suit you to have Shin boss you around so strictly. No, I'm gonna say we can do without any more of that. Yeah, I'm done with that. Woo! Half a day sure flies by when you're working. Whoa. Party. Good work. At this rate, you should be able to go back to full-time next week. Seriously. When I first heard the news from Mine, I was in a complete and total panic. My hands were trembling quite a bit. I ended up dropping plates in front of customers several times. Manager, you were really that worried? If that pretty face of yours had been injured, this cafe would have lost its poster girl. How frightening! Really, everyone was so shaken up at the time. Toma was especially bad. Hey! Hey, you don't need to mention that. She doesn't need to know I love her. But it was pretty crazy. You were shouting at Shin and then you ran off. Sawa was on the verge of tears. That should be expected. For Sawa and me, that was really an incredibly worrying moment. And yet, Shin was so calm. What? Mine. To be honest, I was kind of scared his girlfriend fell off a cliff right in front of his eyes, but he was still super calm. He called the police and explained the situation, and he didn't even make an effort to search for you. There's nothing wrong with what he did. He might have looked calm, but I'm sure he was beyond shock, too. And I heard some scary rumors about Shin's dad being a murderer. It wasn't a murder. It was involuntary manslaughter. Even if he didn't intend to kill, he still killed someone. Isn't that the truth? I heard he got drunk and got in a fight with some guy. Couldn't that personality have passed down to Shin? When I think about that after what happened that day, it makes me really scared of Shin. I'll seriously get mad if you say any more. It's true that Shin's father got in a fight and killed someone, but that has nothing to do with Shin. And it's not like you know the details about that incident, or do you? Mina, do you really believe rumors over your friends? I'm sorry. That was terrible of me to say. Yeah. Shin isn't at fault here. You've been saying that from the very beginning. I'm really sorry. Alright, that's enough. Shin might be a lonely kid, but he wouldn't hurt the girl he cherishes so much. There's a reason to doubt him. Anyway, why don't we all have lunch? Lunch. Orion's like, yeah. Even though the manager said that, it sounds like there are a lot of people who suspect Shin. That's probably because his attitude is the type to rouse suspicion among people who don't know him. What do you think? I'm starting to feel anxious. I know the secrets. No, actually, there's some stuff I don't know. I still don't. There's some things I don't know, even though I watched the anime. You know, it's just kind of weird. Got time? Wanna go somewhere? He shows up without calling or texting, and that's the first thing he says when he sees you? He could ask about your injuries, or ask how work's going, or how you're feeling, or at least something nice. Before we go to the park, or to the school with Toma. That's about all I could think of. Oh, he wasn't talking about a date. This is to help recover your memories. Hey, in that case, wouldn't it be better to talk about the accident than about elementary school? I think it's bad not to ask Shin anything and only hear negative rumors from other people. You also still need to ask Shin about the memory you have of him finding you that night. Yes, that is very suspicious. More fades. This game, the people were like, it needs more fades. You need to show every little bit of scenery. Huh, I see. So I found you, huh? I don't know what you're remembering, but I never found you. Toma and the others are right. The people who found you were these two guys, Iki and Kent, who just happened to be staying at the lodge. I heard Iki is a college student and Kent is a graduate student. And that's all I know. So even Shin is saying that the others are right. I waited at the lodge for the ambulance and the police to arrive. I knew the police would want to question me anyway. Someone had to stay at the lodge to relay the information to them. It would just make things faster for me to be there since the police would have called for me anyway. I see. So Shin didn't search for you so he could explain things to the police. That actually sounds pretty reasonable. After you were found, the police car and the ambulance arrived, and I was taken to the station. Our testimonies were different, so the police decided that they were going to keep me in hold for a day. But the differences in our stories were really minor. In fact, I lied about them. Wait, why would he lie about something like that? Now that I think about it, I should have told the truth from the start. I think I was just upset. You said, I ran away because he was teasing me in your testimony, but I said I jumped out at her from behind in my testimony. In reality, what you said was closer to the truth. From your footprints, they determined that you ran away from something before you fell. There wasn't really much reason for me to lie about it. That's just what I happened to tell them. Because you see, at that time, I was actually asking if I could go to your room that night. That was hard to explain, so I just ended up making up a stupid lie, like I jumped out at you from behind to scare you. Well, it's true that would be hard to tell the police. Not only that, but you ended up running when he asked. I actually wasn't kidding at the time, so what you said is technically a lie too, if we're gonna go down that road. Although it's still a lot closer to the truth than what I said, but it wasn't anything that was super serious either. It's just that nobody but us knew what we were talking about before the accident, and that trail of footprints was there. It might be trivial, but I still lied. Of course they would suspect me. The only reason I was released was because you cried and defended me. I'm really thankful. I see. It sounds like you really liked Shin before you lost your memories. You ended up with fairly minor injuries. I guess the police didn't see the need to press further. Anyway, that's my side of the story. Do you believe me? Yes, I think. Of course I have to say this. But I do believe him because I know what in the anime what happened. Yes, I believe you. I see, thanks. Well, I shouldn't be the one being comforted. You're in a way worse of a situation than I am. I'm pretty worried, and I'm totally serious. Sorry. I probably should have told you about all this sooner. Having you ask others just made things more problematic. When I try to talk about that day, I remember really awful things. Like your scream when you fell and how long I had to wait before the people looking for you came back. And then you were brought back covered in blood, and all that time I was being questioned without knowing how you were.
I saw the cuts on your neck when you were brought back. It looked like you were bleeding a lot. It's a miracle you got off so easily. I heard later that if they hadn't found you as soon as they had, then you might have died. I was even thinking that it was my fault that you almost died. I'm just so weak, I can't forgive myself. I couldn't do anything, nothing at all. You were right there in front of my eyes just a few seconds before. You were in my arms, but then... I'm sorry. I still don't want to think about it. Oh, I don't think he didn't do anything about it. He said you might have died if you were found later. If Shin had run off by himself to look for you, it might have been too late. Shin, your quick decision to ask everyone for help is what saved this girl's life. There's no doubt about it. I was safe thanks to you, Shin. Yeah, you said that plenty of times. You say the same thing every time I apologize, even without your memories. But if I had been more careful about our surroundings, you never would have fallen in the first place. That fact won't change. This is my fault. Hey, Emo. Shin is really sorry about this, and he doesn't seem like a person who would try to hurt you. Your injuries were just an accident, but then again, what was that mysterious memory? It must be some sort of mistake.